What's up everybody, Crypto Hype here, back at it again with another brand new video, and today we are going to be talking about the next 100x cryptocurrency coin, which is obviously going to make you extremely rich by the end of 2018. And by the way, this cryptocurrency is extremely under the radar because no big YouTubers, no big cryptocurrency YouTubers are talking about it. So this is one of the reasons you guys are actually subscribed to my YouTube channel, because I'm always going to be giving you the best creme de la creme, top-notch cryptocurrencies. So the cryptocurrency that I'm talking about is Smart Mesh. Now guys, without further ado, let's jump into the video. But I have to remind you that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just merely sharing with you my own personal investments. So investing in cryptocurrencies can be extremely risky as well, so you better keep that in mind as well. So anyway, let's jump right into the video. So hopefully you guys have been making a whole lot of money, because we already had like a whole lot of great coins. So for example, Substratum, if you go back to my YouTube channels, if you go back to my YouTube videos, right, you will discover that I actually started talking about Substratum when we were having the Substratum ICO, and the price of Substratum was like literally below 10 cents. If you look at the current price, it's about $1.45. That's like literally over 135x. I was talking about Dent when it was extremely undervalued. It was like extremely cheap, but right now it's about 4 cents, and we really bought it when it was like 12 satoshi. Can you imagine? We bought Dent when it was 12 satoshi, 12 freaking satoshi. So I did make a whole lot of money, but I did make a mistake because I sold Dent pretty early. I sold it like pretty early, so I'm pretty pissed off about that. But regardless, profit is profit no matter what. So we've had a lot of winners, guys. We've had a lot of cryptocurrencies that have gone up and done extremely well. Remember, guys, I was talking about Binance Coin one was like literally below $1. It was like literally below $1, and Binance has been doing extremely well. We also talked about KuCoin shares. KuCoin shares is doing extremely well, and look at the price right now. It's about $6. I was talking about KuCoin shares when it was about 45 cents. So hopefully you guys, at least if you were following my YouTube channel, I'm sure you guys made a little bit of money as well. Of course, we didn't always have like all our coins didn't make a whole lot of money. Some coins were like pretty bad, some turned out pretty bad. Like for example, this one, Bytom didn't do extremely well, so I was very disappointed about Bytom, but I really believe that it's going to do well like in the near future. So as you can see, it's actually trying to go back up and stuff. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about Smart Mesh, because nobody is talking about it. So Smart Mesh is a very different cryptocurrency, because it's actually one of the first of its kind. So let me just take you to the website. So as you can see right about now, can you please take a screenshot of Smart Mesh? Take a screenshot of the price of Smart Mesh, because I don't know, like after 6 months you guys are going to be surprised by how powerful, or rather how much Smart Mesh is going to grow. So you guys better take a screenshot right about now, because I'm definitely going to be saying, hey, I told you. So anyway, let's look at the website. So this is the website. So Smart Mesh apparently is the internet we deserve. If the internet was conceived today, it would have been a peer-to-peer network that connects smartphones, and it would have been safer, cheaper, and faster. So let's just briefly look at the white paper, because this thing is a beast, I kid you not. So pretty much Smart Mesh is the first cryptocurrency that you can use without using an internet connection. Did you hear what I just told you? Smart Mesh is the first cryptocurrency that you can use without using the internet, without being connected to the internet, because it uses some sort of mesh. So you guys have to check out the white paper, because this white paper just explains pretty much everything. So let me just show you the contents briefly, so that you guys can have a brief overview and understand how exactly it's going to be working, because apparently Smart Mesh is going to be using nodes. There's going to be carrier nodes, user nodes, and all that stuff. So man, it's pretty deep. It is pretty deep. So let's just briefly look at some few things here. So what is the Smart Mesh protocol? So Smart Mesh is a blockchain based IoT underlying protocol that enables smartphones, onboard devices, and other devices damn, I can't really talk for nothing, to connect to each other without the internet. Smart Mesh has been built in blockchain light nodes and extends Raiden network protocol for tokenless, meshless pay. Motivated by blockchain tokens, Smart Mesh can self-organize to create resilient, decentralized, self-healing mesh network that offers higher near-field communication speed and bandwidth than the internet, and it will be generally free. It is possible to achieve a network parallel to the existing internet. Guys, this is extremely powerful. You guys don't really know exactly what this means, guys. This is very revolutionary, and this is actually the first of its kind. Like, no other cryptocurrency is able to achieve what Smart Mesh is doing right about now. So guys, unfortunately, I really can't dive into the nitty-gritties of everything because I'm going to run out of time. I'm going to, like, you know, go on forever and ever, but I just want you guys to like take the time to like read the white paper, understand what it's about, and you guys are going to discover that this thing can actually grow by 1000x if everything goes as planned. So as you can see right over here, let's check out the markets. Unfortunately, Smart Mesh, just like I told you, is like under the radar, so it's apparently just on some weird exchanges that a lot of you guys don't really know exactly you know, what they stand for and that stuff. But anyway, I'm sure a lot of you already know what Huobi is. So Huobi is a very popular cryptocurrency exchange, especially when it comes to the Asian market as well. So this one is like the Binance of Asia, even though Binance is also Asian. Yeah, so this one is also very popular. I think it's a Chinese company, but now they are based in Japan, so you know, it's like pretty safe and that stuff. So this is where you can find Smart Mesh. So as you can see, if we look at SMT, today it has actually grown by a whole lot. It has actually grown almost by it has grown by over 60%. So you guys are just seeing this because obviously the time zone has changed. This company is apparently based in Japan, so they are following the Japanese you know, mode of the Japanese time. So this is why you guys are only able to like see 12% increase, but you know, according to my time, this thing has actually grown a whole lot. Look at that parabolic rise right over there. So this is very, very phenomenal, and a lot of people don't really know exactly about Smart Mesh. So sooner or later, these guys are going to discover what Smart Mesh is all about. So this is one of the reasons you guys have to like look into this. You don't necessarily have to buy like right now, you know, like right here and now. You always have to do your own due diligence. And if you look at the volume of Huobi, look at that. I think that's like almost 1.2 billion US dollars, which is pretty nice. And if we look at the volume, the 24-hour volume of Smart Mesh is about 26.1 million US dollars, which is pretty interesting as well. So if you look at the total supply, there is about 3.1 billion Smart Mesh tokens, and the circulating supply, I believe, is only about 70% of the total. The 70% of the total supply is the circulating supply. So if you really multiply 70% of 3.1 billion, that then you multiply it with that value right over there, then you guys are going to discover that the market cap of Smart Mesh is around you know, 300 million US dollars, which is nothing. That's absolutely nothing, because I really believe that this thing can actually go to about 10 billion US dollars. That can easily be its market cap. So if you get it now, obviously in the long run, you're going to be able to like make a whole lot of money. So guys, there has been a lot of parabolic rises like in the past couple of weeks. So as you can see, for example, this one, Roblox, this is a very good cryptocurrency as well, because it's doing something which has never been done before in the cryptocurrency realm, because Roblox is actually one of the first cryptocurrencies to implement the hash, is it the hash graph type of consensus using the DAGs and all that stuff. So as you can see, it actually literally came from 37 cents on December 5th. On 5th December, the price of Roblox was about 37 cents, and then it grew up, and apparently the price is about $28. So if you had invested in Roblox then on 5th December, do you know how much money you guys would have had made? That's exactly the type of opportunities that cryptocurrencies really bring to a whole lot of us, because we are actually able to make a whole lot of money. So I really believe that Smart Mesh is actually going to have pretty much the same trajectory. Obviously, it's not really going to reach $28, because the maximum circulating supply of SMT mesh is obviously way much more than Roblox. So obviously it's not really going to be that high in terms of the dollar value, but in terms of the general growth, is really going to do extremely well, and you guys can actually see the same type of profits as well. So guys, please do your own due diligence. You heard it from Crypto Hype first. Smart Mesh is going to do extremely well, so you can either be part of the the parabolic rise, the movement, and you can also make a whole lot of money, and you're going to be good. But anyway, I really think that Bitcoin is going to have a little bit of upward movement. So I'm really just crossing my fingers, because I really believe that sooner or later Bitcoin is actually going to have a dramatic rise as well. It's obviously going to go close to 19,000 US dollars, and when that usually happens, like whenever Bitcoin is increasing in value, then a lot of alternative cryptocurrencies usually drop down in value, like extremely. They really drop extremely low. So you guys always have to look out for this Bitcoin price increase. Like whenever you see Bitcoin really starting to like take off, most likely a lot of altcoins are really going to go down in value. So you guys always have to like time the market and see what's really happening. But if you look at Bitcoin right about now, it's like really trying to consolidate, and it's obviously trying to like retest its previous supports and resistance points and everything like that. So you guys better look out for that as well. But I'm just trying to tell you that, hey, don't expect a dramatic rise like right now. You always have to give it a little bit of time, but believe you me, this thing is actually going to be off the roof as soon as people find out about Smart Mesh. You guys you have been warned. You have been warned. If you look at most of the videos on YouTube, a lot of people are not really talking about Smart Mesh, so a lot of people are obviously going to discover about Smart Mesh a little bit later, but we are already ready to go parabolic and make a whole lot of money. That's just how it is. So guys, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I hope I didn't ramble that much. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, and obviously, like after 6 months, if you guys are going to be able to make a whole lot of money, you can just say, hey, you told me. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. So if you guys really know any other undervalued cryptocurrencies, please drop them in the comment section below, and have a great new year. I really want you guys to be like extremely profitable. I'm going to do my best to share all the little tips and tricks that I have. So guys, enjoy, take care, and talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.